Yes, 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 yes. I don't know where to start from. Larry is coming for me. It's all good. Nigeria, as you've seen it on the screen, nil. Tunisia won. I don't know where to start from. We lost the match. We should be on our way home by tomorrow, the first flight. It is what it is. That's how we're going to end this AFCON Cameroon 2021. Was a big, 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 big surprise. The Nigeria for nation, after doing very well in stages, having nice straight points. I was bragging with Larry that we'll meet in the final. I didn't know we are going to meet somewhere else. Nigeria is out. We are live. Match reaction for Nigeria versus Tunisia. Larry is standing by. Let me quickly call. Let Kunle B should be here because he has to save me from Larry. Uh, what happened there? What really happened? I want to know. As soon as we couldn't score in the first half, I knew something is going to happen. And Wobi, of all players, former Arsenal player, you see what they are doing? Arsenal people. A red card. I'm fuming. I am fuming. Okay. Kunle.
Yes, boss.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
See, I'm with some. I'm with some of. I'm with a fan here.
All
We
right.
sat next to each other. Yeah, we sat next to each other during match, and
Oh
we
my
have actually
goodness.
been talking on the game. Like, I was saying it that I still believe like Nigeria were going. I don't even know what to say. Like, really.
Oh my God. I don't want to bring Larry in yet because it's going to finish me.
Oh my God! Like, but hey, but no, but
What
this is what
happened?
we said.
We couldn't score.
Um, I honestly can't really explain. I honestly can't really explain because in my mind I felt like this game was going to be much easier for us because I felt we would come out. Tunisia themselves to want to come out. Like the way it was Egypt, very fast pace. I honestly
Yes.
thought, but the way Tunisia were now playing were like it was as if
As
the
if
way I envisaged
they are
the
enjoying
way I
themselves.
envisaged. No, it's not even that. No, it's not like they really had much chances like that in the first half. I think we had more openings in the first half. We had more openings. Like if there was anything that was going to do something
Oh my
in the
God.
first half. But as you can see, there's a lot of debate. Some people, if you go on social media, like now, if you go on Twitter now, there are
Yes.
people who are actually blaming Maduka Okoye, the goalkeeper, saying that
Yeah,
he
for
should
the
have done
goal.
better.
You
Yeah,
should have
they
done
are saying they
better.
are saying he should have done better. But I don't know. But I kind of I don't know. But I'm here dragging it with some people here that I think he didn't see the ball coming or his vision was blocked. It's not that I'm making a case for him because I actually felt yes, it could have been something that because it was really awkward because the shot was kind of low. So I felt it's something that you know he would easily just stretch. But you find out that the ball also bounced, and maybe in the process of bouncing, maybe I don't know. It was a fluke goal. I don't know. Those are those kind of goals that you just can't explain. You just can't explain it and all.
Is
And
that
it's not really
your
easy
friend
because
that is there? Can we hear from him? His match
oh
reaction as soon as
oh
possible.
sure, he's right here standing by.
Yo, can you please
All right.
tell us your name? I don't want to talk to Larry now. Hey, bro, what's going on? Hello.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Yeah, what's your name? Where are you calling from? From part of Lagos. You're live right
My-
now in Intercontinental Sport TV. Nigeria is out. Out. What's
yeah,
your
my
match
name is
reaction? What do you feel?
Hakim.
Okay.
No, actually, I felt we could have done better, but to my understanding, I think I give Nigeria a thumbs up for the
A
group
thumbs
stage
up.
and a thumbs down. Yeah, a thumbs down. Like deeply
Ah,
down for
Jamilaya. Ah.
the knockout because everybody were expecting us to like at least done better than this. At least because
Yes.
the tempo we used on the group stage was actually so high that
Yes.
we were not even expecting the 9 points in the group stage. But yet we came up with 9 points. Like we're feeling like okay, we're actually the king of the competition. But yet, we felt
Ah,
disappointed this night.
man. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
man.
we feel so bad.
Ah.
Everybody, we actually just saying like Buhari shouldn't have at least addressed the team because because we feel that
Jeez.
seriously you shouldn't have at least addressed the team because addressing the team gave us because we are not actually happy with our current situation with our government. We all
Hmm.
know about that. So the government should be the last people to talk to us right now. Yeah, seriously. So if they're actually hearing this, at least they should know we're not happy with them at all. So we're having hope at least for World Cup qualifiers. That's the only thing
Yeah.
that can actually push us up. Because
Yeah.
after that one, I don't think we'll actually relocate to Ghana because they're the only one that have lights now. Definitely.
Please tell us your name. Let's know where you call. I mean, your name. So
Yeah, my
we.
name is Akim. I'm calling from Oshodi,
Okay,
Lagos.
fantastic. But what's the
Yeah.
atmosphere there right now? I don't want to speak with Larry now. Larry, hold on. I don't
Omo,
want to speak with you now. What's the
the
atmosphere?
atmosphere very poor, very
Oh
poor.
man, I'm
Seriously,
so
very poor.
disappointed. What do you feel about the red card? Is it a red card? Somebody's telling me it's not a red card. It's guiding the ball. It's trying
Yeah,
to.
basically, to our experience on football, that red card wasn't worth it at all because we felt like the decision was a yellow card. The ball was actually in the possession of Iwobi. If he was actually going to
Okay.
tackle for the ball, that's when we'll be like, okay, he went obviously to have injured to pick up the ball, but he was in possession of the ball and he lost it. Maybe because of
Mm-hmm.
a poor control, and he was trying to regain the ball. But like he was
Okay.
even backing, he was even backing coming. He didn't even know the attacker's leg was there. All he wanted to do was just to recover the ball, and because we were actually in getting a goal at that moment. So
Mm.
I felt
Mm.
like it's actually a bad officiating from CAF themselves. We are not happy with it because if we continue like this, we are not
Yeah.
going anywhere because we are still trying to see if we can have
Mm.
at least a referee to represent us in World Cup. And with this kind of actions, we are not happy in Nigeria, obviously, because the situation that happened in today's match, even when the ball actually hit the referee himself, he ought to have
Yeah.
stopped the ball. Imagine Tunisia went to score with that attack at that moment. What would he say?
Mm.
Because we actually felt the referee was not at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Because
You're absolutely right.
yeah,
So before I don't know if you can still hang on in this program. I'm going to bring in Larry, or maybe you connect with us
okay,
because I love your analysis and
okay,
looking forward to have you around. Please, this is Intercontinental Sport TV. You can subscribe so we can build a family, a community, and
okay,
this is where we talk about sport generally. And I'm so happy to
definitely.
have you on this platform.
Yeah,
So
thank you very much.
I'm going to bring in someone in from here in the United States. Is Larry? Is a Cameroonian.
Okay,
He's going to finish me this evening. So please help me stay around. Help me,
okay, no
everybody.
problem.
All right,
We
let me
there with
bring.
you.
Hey, Larry, what's up, bro? Nigeria is no. I heard that you're going to the match has to be replayed. That's why the message I'm reading now.
I heard that Nigeria has passed an ultimatum that the match should be cancelled and be replayed
No, 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 no.
because people are complaining about the ref. People are complaining about the field. People are complaining about the match officials. People are complaining about their coaches. People are complaining about this. I don't know Nigeria. Come on, people. Come on. You're better than that. See, where is my friend Kunle? Where is my friend Kunle? Let
Only are you still there?
let Kunle come and tell me. I told you guys. I told you. See, yeah, I told you. This thing, when I look at the way soccer has evolved,
Yes.
and the way Tunisia was coming back. I told you guys earlier. I said you guys don't need to minimize this Tunisian team. They are coming from a position of weakness,
and after a struggle, they struggle to qualify. They want to prove a point. They want this is like the finals for them. If I'm giving them beat them in the next round, they'll go home happy that
Yeah.
at least they have defeated one of the best in the tournament.
Yes.
And this is exactly what has happened.
I'm fuming.
Like,
Like
oh,
I am
I
fuming.
sorry, oh, where my brother could at least
Kule, are you
Nina
there?
will be happy.
Yeah,
Where
yeah,
is
I'm here.
Yeah, please
let
tackle this guy. Tell him something.
let he cannot have anything. He doesn't have anything to say
So
because this
basically,
is it.
I think you're from Cameroon, right?
Yeah, it's from Cameroon.
Obviously, that's why. Because I
Yeah.
think yeah, we're actually a threat to you guys. So we coming out of this competition is actually it's like it's a step ahead for you guys to actually stand Nigeria. Like you guys wanted was for us to be out of this competition because I think you saw the way we dealt with Egypt, blue black. Yeah. So you guys are actually scared to be a scapegoat too as well. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
So
see when
no problem.
you see
Because I actually want you to remember
what
like our last time meeting in the qualifiers, World Cup qualifiers. I hope you remember that scenario, right? It's actually not a scenario to
of
me though,
course
because yeah, basically because I gave you 4-0. Yeah. So I think you
See?
guys have been scared since that. Maybe you guys have this phobia of
Yeah,
Nigeria, blah blah
Nigeria,
blah.
Nigeria,
So, but the advice I have for you, basically, is stay away from my part. We shouldn't meet no matter what. Yes, 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 yes,
Oh
exactly.
my goodness.
We shouldn't meet because I think basically you guys are so lucky I'm out.
Yes.
Yeah, you Cameroon
you
are so
cannot
lucky I'm out because
you cannot be
yes,
you cannot be small Tunisia. You are talking
no,
about
no,
coming to Cameroon.
no, that's the point.
No,
Like
you guys
I
know. You
wanted to
guys know that.
at least
No, no. Nigeria knows that Cameroon is their nightmare in any cup competition. You know, all
oh
the times
really
that
really
but, we have taken this Nations Cup, we've taken the AFCON, we've taken it 5 times. I think 3 of the times we took it from Nigeria. So you guys know it. You know it. It is no, it is no debate that when it comes to finals, like decisive games, you guys don't stand Cameroon. We will eat grass and beat you people. It doesn't matter who you go and bring. Go and bring Maradona. Go and bring Neymar. Go and bring Messi. We will beat Nigeria. It is something that is already been. It has already been put in spirit. That's what's happening. Now let's talk about this game today. I have something to say, and I have to counter something that my brother said about the ref, about that red card. Let me analyze that red card very well. You see, that was a genuine red card. I don't care whether he was on the ball or he was not on the ball.
Mm-hmm.
The his the way he attacked the player required a red card. He stepped on his ankle like from afar, and um, the honor of his boot not kind of showed out. By regulation, it's a red card. You
Yes.
and I follow soccer very well, and we know it. By regulation, it's a red card. I can give it a little bit on the fact on the one that the ball touched the ref
Yes.
and he would have stopped it. But then if you look at the follow-up play, he would have given a yellow card to the Nigerian player that held that Tunisian player that was in continuity of the game. But I think he did not give it because he wanted to compensate for the fact that he touched the ball earlier.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he blew the foul, but that would have been a yellow card. He did not issue the yellow card. And I want to believe that he was trying to compensate or make up for that lapse in the fact that he didn't stop. But all the while, if you look at it, you see the refs are not perfect. The refs are not perfect. They'll miss it here and there a little bit because they are human. You cannot see everything. But if you look at it, it was a perfect job. The ref did well. It's just because Nigeria did not win. And you guys had the chances. Look at what this guy was it Sadio at the
Yeah.
last minute. This
Sadiq.
that
Yeah,
matching up
almost.
that goal at the last. I already counted it. I already counted it, and then he just slipped past the far post,
In front of goal. Yeah.
and then and it went out. Listen, let me tell you one thing. What that happened with Nigeria? Your coach did not make this on time. One. Number two, I don't know for what reason the coach did not bring in Musa Ahmed Musa. Musa is one of the best players in the Nigerian squad. Go in and out. Musa will make a difference. Musa, the change that had to be done, the change that had to be done was supposed to be Chibike or Chibweze out and Musa in on the far right hand side. Then Moses Simon stands here. So that Musa is disturbing there and Moses Simon is disturbing there. The midfield will be open for the others to be able to have access and flow in. Because what the Tunisians did and what they are not what they actually played was they
Yeah.
allocated a right and a left flank, but then their midfielders
Mhm.
were coming to support them. So at each time that Moses Simon had the ball, there were
Ball.
two people
Two people already on him.
go right on him. And I believe that if they had done, and Chibwe, Chibweze,
Chukwueze.
is it
Chukwueze.
Chukwueze?
Yeah.
Chukwueze is a very good player, yes, but he's not as threatening as
That's
Ahmed Musta. He does not have the
yeah,
speed
Musa.
as
Yeah.
Ahmed Musta. You know.
Absolutely.
And if they had put Ahmed Musa with that speed, I'm sure there would have been more crosses coming in that would meet the number 10 man, Aribo, for
Aribo.
a header, or it might meet Inyacho for a header. Those are good headers. Balls did not come in. There were not enough
No
crosses to be able to
crosses
supply
at
them.
all.
They were not enough. There were not enough crosses to supply them. And Nigeria wanted to play through the midfield, but then mark you, once you are playing 10 against 11 on a team like Tunisia, where they are very fast and very rapid, you have to devise a new strategy, a different strategy. It might just be, and if you look at it, Nigerians do not even shoot from afar. It could just be the tendency of shooting from afar. And look at where the goal came from. The goal actually came from the fact that there was a far range shot.
Yeah.
And analyzing that goal further, if you look at it, you see that because I heard him analyze the goal and people were trying to, say that the goalkeeper didn't do enough. I know when there's something you want to crucify the goalkeeper, he made a mistake. He did not make no mistake. These players covered him. So he was trying to find a way to look to be able to locate the ball from its origin because that's what goalkeepers do. If the goalkeeper sees the ball from the start, he might deduce where it's going to, except there's a deflection.
Yeah.
But he did not see the origin of the ball. So he was trying to look. That's why he moved to the right a little bit. He moved to his right a little bit. And then the ball now came from the other end. And by the time he was able to perceive the ball, it was already that close. So he tried to push it out, but it was so close for him to do anything. So that is the point. How many shots did Nigeria shoot to the pole?
Nothing.
I cannot even find any. And even the
Nothing.
few ones that actually went, they went above. So if you look at it, their shots on target was really, really low. They had shots, but it was all wide. All wide. Nigerians, they did not, you guys did not shoot. And one thing Nigerians play like Brazilians. They want to get right into the pole to score. Nigerians are adopting the Brazilian style of play. And it doesn't work like that. It does not work like that when you are on a disadvantage point, you don't want to go right into the pole to right into the side of the others to score. Why? Because once you miss the ball at that point, the others they can score more on a counter attack because all your players have already come in there wanting to score, and then suddenly you lose the ball and they send it to one of their players that's upright. That's a counter attack, and they can get a goal. I mean, you see Tunisia threatened, and they almost scored more because of this kind of counter attacks that they were almost playing. So if the coach had to deduce a system where shoot from afar, shoot from afar, shoot from afar, but the Nigerians did not get it.
Yeah.
They did
I'm
not get it.
welcoming Okwe Adebari from Nigeria. You say is an Arsenal fan, and you see your guy, your former guy, having a record. Could you use your earpiece? Is I can't hear you very well. Can you hear me? I can't hear you very well.
No, we cannot hear you.
We cannot hear you. We cannot hear you. Try plug in and plug out your device, your earpiece. I can't hear you. Or come in again. So Larry, it's so unfortunate that it is what it is.
My brother, I sorry for you. I sorry for you. Don't worry. I'll send you. I'll send you something to take away your hand. Don't worry, I'll send you water to go back. Go back. Go back. No, I'm back for water. Your body will calm down.
I was watching the match before the end of the first half. I said, if Nigeria did not score in this first half, there will be a problem. And
You
I
saw the way
what
they press.
Yeah, do you know one thing? The Tunisia didn't come out like attack. They just containing us. Come, come. You know where you're going. We know you're going to Simon. We know you're going to pass to him. So they're already
Exactly.
sitting down there waiting. Two players
Exactly.
already. We're just waiting for
Exactly.
him. And before the guy could dribble, one person, another second person is already there. The third person is already to collect the ball from him. So what is going to happen? We didn't play through the middle to that extent because they knew already that, oh, you're coming to Simon. He's like your creator. That's the only thing. Let me try and bring this guy in. He has a lot to say. Hello, Pe. Come on. I still can't hear you. Larry, can
Touch
you
the
hear me?
head of your touch
Yeah.
the head of the switch a little bit. You
Yes.
should
Yeah.
touch it. No, the one that's connected to the thing.
To your
Touch it a little
system.
bit. It
Yeah.
looks like it's making a sound.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah. Yes.
pull
It's
it
kind
out
of.
back, pull it out a little bit, and put it back in. If you're on the computer, just touch it
Yeah.
in and out.
Can you
I'll
speak?
be speaking.
Hello? Still the same thing?
No, do it again. Do it again.
Do it
It
again.
was it's kind of like
Yeah.
exactly. There you
Exactly.
go. There you go.
What about now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I
We
can
can
hear you
hear you
now.
now.
So you see, I'm a
Yes, yes,
technician.
yes.
I'll send you my bill.
Definitely, definitely. Send it, send it. Thank you so much.
Oh, well, good to have you today. Nigeria is out. It should be in Lagos. You
Wow,
can go and
wow,
visit
wow, wow,
them,
wow,
welcome
wow.
them back home tomorrow.
No, as
First
you can see, I'm
flight.
already mourning. I'm wearing black. I'm already mourning. No,
See my
it's
black.
I'm already mourning.
uh,
Larry is
Nah,
happy.
it's
Gosh,
ridiculous.
damn.
What a way to go out. I mean, what a way to go out. So, what was now the point of gaining 9 points?
Nine points.
Only for you to get to the quarterfinals and then you are losing by 1 goal to nil. I don't know where to start from, but I'll start by saying this. It's a terrible day for us, for Nigerian Arsenal
Nigeria.
fans.
Yeah.
That's the first place to start from. If you are in Nigeria, you are supporting Arsenal Football Club. I feel terribly bad for you. But then going into the game, no, no, no. It's double tragedy. You. You don't know what I'm feeling right now. You don't know if I'm going to sleep this night or
Ah,
not.
man, it's
I
so
feel
touching.
you, bro. I feel you. Especially if you're an Arsenal, but I feel you.
No, no, no. Absolutely ridiculous. But I take a look at the game and then I question a lot of things. First of all, I'll say overconfidence setting from
Mm,
not just the players, but from the coach as well. Because if we did due diligence into taking a look at the Tunisian team,
mm.
I believe we would have set up much better tactically. Maybe not started with the same set of players, maybe with
Players.
a different setup. You know, so many things could have gone differently if you ask me. And then the game started, we started very well, but then you consider the Tunisians came with a game plan. They are
Hmm.
obviously well man managed. They came with a game plan, and simply they knew that man for man, on paper, they are not better than Nigeria. The Super Eagles were the superior team on paper. However, they look for our weak link, and sadly, what a weak link to have in a goalkeeper. Honestly, he should
Hmm.
have saved. He should have saved that shot. On a good day, any goalkeeper can save it. However, for any tall goalkeeper, we all know that their weaknesses are low shots.
Sure,
But
sure.
then he saw the shot coming. He swerved in the air, but very close to him, right in front of him. His reflexes could have been sharper. And Edward Mendy would not fall victim to that. Um, and then I dare to say that probably if Francis Uzoho might not have fallen short of that, because I think about it and I saw the replay not once not twice. Maduka Okoye should have done much better.
Better.
But then again, I question the coach. Fine, we go 1-0 down, good enough. But then take a look at the players who was not playing well. Chukwueze was nowhere to be found in that game, if you ask me. And I wonder why he took off Kelechi Iheanacho. You can't tell me that you're taking off Iheanacho because he's on a yellow card. Kelechi is a professional. Kelechi plays in the Premier League week in, week out on every other day. He knows how to compose himself. So you can't tell me that a reason for taking him out was the yellow card. I would not agree to that. Okay, you're taking Kelechi off and then you are bringing on and the take off Taiwo Awoniyi as well, who was actually trying to be a menace to the Tunisian defense. The only problem was that he was just unable to unleash a shot because those
Hmm.
guys were swarming around our key players like bees.
Like
Take a look
bees.
at Take a look at Moses Simon. Once Moses Simon is with the ball and he's running, the right winger is dropping back. The right-sided midfielder is dropping back. And obviously the fullback is just waiting for Moses Simon and is ready to kick the ball away from him. It was so difficult for him. I questioned Moses Simon as well at a couple of times. I believe there were three instances where he held on to the ball for too long. He could have released the ball a whole lot more sooner, but that was a problem for us. Those substitutions coming in, I don't think they were the right side of substitutions. I believe first of all, Chukwueze should have gone out, and he should probably come in with
Hmm.
a Henry Onyekuru. Honestly speaking, he should have gone in with an Henry Onyekuru. When he saw that Joe Aribo was gassed out, I
Gassed
believe he should
out
have
at
brought
some
in
point. Yeah.
Nwakali. Nwakali would have at least helped us to control the game more. And now Ndidi to bust the midfield like he was trying to do. Ndidi had to do too much today in this game. He worked so hard, and then honestly, there was nothing to show for it. Then you are taking off Taiwo Awoni, and then you are first of all you bring on Peter Olayinka, who has not played as
Mm-hmm.
many games as Sadiq Umar. Not that I'm a big fan of Sadiq Umar, but you should have put him on much more earlier because we saw how much of a threat he was. I wasn't a big fan of him in the last game against Sudan. I believe he could have done a whole lot more better. But then again, you can see when you've given a player one chance, he wants to come back and do much better. You should have brought him on much earlier in the second half. Honestly, Eguavon will be questioned because I need to understand the rationale behind taking off Iheanacho. I did not just understand it at all. And then going late into the match, when we need a goal, you bring on pardon my language, but a dead and gone Hamed Musa. Honestly,
Mm.
why? Why at that point in time? It's such a crucial point in that match. And you bring on Ahmed Musa. Why? He hasn't played, he only came on against Egypt, I believe. And then he hasn't played quality first team football in like 3 or 4 years since he left Leicester City. I just begin to wonder why he has constantly been in the mix up for the Super Eagles. I really don't understand. And then when we need a goal the most, you bring on Ahmed Musa. Really, no, we could have done a whole lot more better. But then with the performance of this match, knowing that another new coach is coming again, I'm wondering what's going
Mm.
to happen against Ghana in March. I'm seriously afraid because I mean we've got a good set of young players who are
Young
talented,
players.
but then we need a perfect coach to just make things work for us. It's really, really important. And really, I don't see that coming in. You are bringing in a coach who has a similar background to Genetro. He has not won any major trophy anywhere, just been going up and down, managing below par teams. He has really nothing to show for his coaching career. So where are we actually going to? I was happy with Iguavan so far because it seemed like the players rallied around him. The players were more expressive on the pitch. They seemed to respect him more, and things seemed to be working well. But when it now came to tactical gameplay, man, Austin Iguavan was nowhere to be found. Nigeria were in trouble right
Hmm.
now.
Well, thank you for that insight. Larry, you want to say something? Because before you say something, Larry, there's this messages that's been flying around now that the kick from the red card was wrong. Okay, do you agree with that? Is it a red card or not? Do you agree? What's your take on that?
So first of all, I don't even believe that he should have been given any card whatsoever.
Oh, come on, come on.
First things first, honestly, first things first, no card. Secondly, not a red card. Why is that? Quite all right. You can see that Iwobi studs were up and Iwobi studs touched his ankle. However, what really warrants a foul concerning when the studs are up is when the studs are up like this, facing the player's body. But no, we will be in an attempt to take the ball. The ball was kicked slightly away from him, and sadly, he stepped on him. However, when that happens, if really for the referee, the problem is the fact that the studs were up. The next thing you consider is the intent. What was the intent? Iwobi was just intended on taking the ball. That was the only thing on Iwobi's mind. Iwobi was not looking at the player. Iwobi was looking at the ball. So you know he was trying to get the ball. The fact that the referee had to go to VAR, looked at it not once, not twice, and
Hmm.
still decided to give a red card. I mean, I question the referee. Honestly, I question the referee because then again, when I think about it, during towards the last 15 minutes of the game, Ndidi was with the ball. Ndidi tried to pass the ball to move the ball forward. The referee obstructed gameplay.
Yeah, get the gameplay.
For, for the last 4 years, we all know the standard rule in any FIFA sanctioned game. If a referee is interfering with gameplay, or supposedly, you immediately you blow the whistle for a drop ball. So I don't understand why the referee did that. Ndidi called his attention to it, and it seemed like he wanted to get into a tussle with Ndidi.
Yeah.
So I highly question the referee. If you ask me, I
He's from
do not
Cameroon.
I do not agree. I think no card was meant to be have given, not a red card. I mean, absolutely
All right,
ridiculous. Absolutely
all
ridiculous.
right.
Larry,
Yes,
what's your
two
take on
things,
that?
two things. The first one about the red card. To be honest with you, that was a red card. In soccer, I don't care if your intentions were good, your intentions were bad, your intentions were whatever. When the tackle is rough, it's a red card. They don't judge intentions. They look at
Would you
how
consider
bad
that rough?
the
Was that
tackle
rough?
is. It was rough. His thoughts were up, and he went to the ankle of the plate. Now, Matthew, he did not go for the ball. He went for the ankle first, then he came and took the ball. So he went above the ball, reached the ankle, then came now for the ball. So if you
That's another
look at it
question.
very well, it's a red card. If you look at it very well, it's a red card. His intentions might not be to harm the player, but he did not go for the ball. Because that is the thing. If both of them met on the ball, that would have been a different argumentation all the way. But he left the ball, he went above the ball, struck the ankle of that guy, they now came now for the ball. So that in itself, it's a red card. It's a red card right away. You
Yeah.
know, I'm not saying it here because I'm against Nigeria. No, I'm being objective as a football analyst. And I've seen it many times. I've seen Pogba go out even when he had the ball in Manchester United. They've given Pogba a red card just because his thoughts were up and he even went to the ball and he touched the other player. They gave him a red card right there. So it is not about, and if you look at this one is even worse. I didn't saw it the first time. I was like, man, that's a red card. I said it right away. That's a red card because he I mean, no emotions here, no biased mind here. A clean analysis shows that he stepped over the ball, reached the ankle of the Tunisian player, finished with him, then now came for the ball. So
Yeah.
that is where the red card was. Now, looking at secondly, you mentioned. I know you guys are already making this thing political. That, but I should.
That's what I want to ask you now.
Oh,
I,
poor
No,
Buhari, poor Buhari,
no, it's true.
poor
It's
Buhari.
true. It's true. Let me remind you of something. Do you know that the last time Anthony Joshua saw Buhari was the last time Anthony Joshua held on to his two titles?
yes.
That was the last time. So there's bad luck with that man. Sorry to say. And
All
I'm
right.
wondering who let him call the boys? Why? Who facilitated that phone? It was not needed.
He's a,
We did not
he's,
we did not need his support. I mean, good enough. Eguavon already was able to take Pinnick off, allow Pinnick to understand that look, I don't need you to be coming in every halftime to be coming to talk to these boys. Look, let's do our job. That only happened with the game against Egypt. After that, Eguavon did not come again. I mean, sorry, Pinnick didn't come again. Only for us to say that the president of really, we don't need that now. No, they should have just left the boys to focus. I'm sorry, but I blame Buhari at the end of the day.
he is the president of the country. He's not the president of just Nigeria. He's the president of everything. Now,
No, no, no.
one more thing I wanted to tell you to say up with that the analysis you made was about Ahmed Musa. You see, if you ask me,
Yeah.
I've seen Musa play. I've seen his speed. I've seen his determination. If you heard my analysis before you came up, I tell you, Musa would have been more threat in that right flank, you know,
I
than
agree.
Chubueze. And
Chibueze, I agree.
Yes, if Chubueze had started, when they took him off, if they had brought Musa early enough, if they had brought Musa early enough, I'm sure Nigeria would have equalized because the Tunisians would have been confused because they would have sent an extra person to support the left flank defender, and then probably the midfield would have been open for Didi and the rest to be able to go through. Now, Musa has speed
Mm-hmm.
and Musa has technique and he has shots. He can shoot from afar as well. Playing in the midfield does not help Musa much because Musa is a push and run player. So if you look at most of his faults, he was that he pushed the ball a little bit longer. And in the midfield, there are more players. But in the right flank, if you push the ball and pass the player, you have an advantage to get the ball further down and then you can make a play with it. And that is why I say technically the coach did not understand how to position Musa. They brought Musa in the middle. That is not where Musa
Same
is
thing,
that's not his comfort zone.
same thing against Egypt, same thing against Sudan. He
Mm.
always took off here Nacho for him, and he plays behind the striker. And but then I just believe that, just like I said earlier, I just feel like Ahmed Musa has no business in the squad anymore because he has not been at that tip top shape that we always know him to be. Aside Ahmed
Let me
Musa,
tell you something.
every other player in the team is a first team player for quality clubs in Europe. So really, what else? What's Ahmed Musa's business in the Super Eagles setup till now?
Ahmed Musa is one of Nigeria's best players.
Today,
Because I mean, leave it. No, I'm telling you right now. That Ahmed Musa is one of Nigeria. Look at when you guys went to Russia. When Nigeria went to Russia, nobody.
that was
You guys are
2018.
basically. Yes, it was 2018. What is 2018? 2018 to 2022. What's the difference?
About 3 years now, 3 or more.
And they are athletes, so they keep fit and they continue playing. Now, listen.
Mm.
What is happening is that you must know where the players have the strength. Ahmed Musa might have been, yes, the time in 2018 to now is 4 years, yes, but that guy he still got it. If they position him correctly, he would have delivered. That's the problem. It is not about where if he's not in the top line or he's not in, because when you look at the game, you're not looking at the game when you analyze the game. You're not analyzing the game as per who can, no, you're analyzing the game as the results you want at the stand. Who can do this? Because a good coach would ask himself, okay, which is the easiest way for me to penetrate to get into into their the 18-meter box,
Yeah,
and you want a player that can either swiftly, fast with speed and everything to get in there. Now, and mark you too, when you put a left-footed player on the right flank, most of the players that are there already understand the way the left-footed player plays.
exactly. So I
At
just they
any
just try to
point,
corner him off.
yes, at any point the Frenchman will say crochet the ball. He'll have to break the ball and then try to give a pass to his left leg, which kind of slows the game and then gives an advantage for the defender to make him. But if it's a right footer, he'll just rush and cross it right away before the defender gets there. So it was more of a play style. It was a technical lose that you guys lost on a technical platform. Because, like you
Honestly,
mentioned earlier, the Tunisians came with a game plan in head. They told
yeah,
themselves that if we can just contain Nigeria in the first half and they don't score us a goal, then we can. Because when they came in, they
it
opened
was
up
so
their
clear,
game.
so clear.
When they came into the second half, they opened up the game because they themselves now were looking at scoring. They said, okay, we can score. So they opened up the game. In the first half, they just defended because Nigeria pressed. I'm telling you, you guys virtually played the entire first half in their camp,
Yeah,
you
Yeah.
know, and yet you guys did not have a goal. And then the second half, they opened the game because they themselves were trying to score, and then they managed to
consequences of not
shoot.
taking your chances. Really, consequences of not taking your chances.
Exactly.
And
And
I'm
one
very
thing I
sorry to
said
say,
it
it
earlier.
reminds me of us now. Very, very
I
sad.
said it earlier. I said it earlier, and I'm gonna. I said it earlier, and I'm gonna say it again. Nigerians want to get into the pool and score. That's the
Mm,
you guys have this Brazilian mentality, and that's the way Nigerians have always played. Your players develop like that. You don't shoot from afar because if you look at it, you guys have good shooters. You have NTD. You have this guy's crash. Even this guy who got a red card, it will be.
it will be,
Iwobi is a
yeah.
good shooter from afar. He
True,
has scored many like that. You
true.
know, take shoot the ball from long range. Shoot the ball from long range. Let's just go in on target. Let's just be on target. You make a goal. You threaten. You have corners. And from there you can have a rebound where another
Yeah.
the defender can kick and score. So you guys did not take your chances very well.
No
You
doubt.
guys did not.
Yeah, very true. Very true. And it
Well,
came back to haunt us.
yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, so
So
definitely not taking our chances in the first half. It came back to haunt us, and then
Yeah.
immediately Tunisia then scored the goal. Wow, packing of the bus at the highest order. But
mhm.
it was, but I tell you, it was exquisite. Let me be very very honest with you. I enjoyed Tunisia's gameplay. I enjoyed it so much because I saw the way it wasn't even about man marking; it was zonal marking, and it was perfect.
Perfect.
They frustrated Samuel Chukwueze. It was like as if Samuel Chukwueze was like a mosquito. Anytime he gets the ball, they just shove him off immediately. Same thing with Simon Moses. Although Simon Moses is so quick and fast with his feet and his dribble, so I mean he was able to get the ball a lot of times. However, he gets isolated so easily. Same thing for Awuni, same thing for Hianacho. There was no space for Hianacho. So
No
probably
space.
maybe an excuse that Eguavon could give is that okay, Iwobi compared to Hianacho, Iwobi can find more space for himself. And immediately we conceded, Hianacho was then not playing as that number 10 that we wanted him to play. Immediately Hianacho gets the ball, you could see that he was so apprehensive. Immediately he's thinking about scoring a goal. Actually, he's a striker. But there were three occasions whereby Kelechi Iheanacho should have actually initiated a link-up play. Instead, he was thinking about going on goal, and that cost us. So maybe that might be Ego Avon's excuse for taking him off, and plus the yellow card. However, I still think that we should have left him on. Probably he would have done something for us, but you know what? This is just wishful thinking. The deed has been done. But I mean, kudos to
That
Tunisia.
is. Oh
It was a well-deserved win.
yeah.
Sorry, Nigeria. Sorry. Take hearty. Take hearty. It can happen. It happened to
Uh,
Ghana. It happened to Ghana. They
no,
are not there. You'll be all right.
we are
You'll
not
be all right.
Ghana. We are not Ghana.
Ghana.
We are
Please,
meant to be the giants of Africa. We are
Yeah,
we
not
have to
man.
Ghana.
sharpen our border. We have to sharpen our border
No.
with you. That can Balog will not enter our side. So simple.
But you love
We
our
are fixing
jollof. You love our jollof. You cannot deny it.
you
All right.
know,
Thank you so
you know,
much,
the one
guys.
thing.
Thank you so much,
Uh,
guys.
My
So
pleasure.
um, well, I don't know whether how we're going to sleep tonight, but it's one of those. I'm just looking at. It's
Ah,
just one way. Like, are we going to score? Is it going to come? How is it?
is the
How is
match.
the goal is coming?
I
You
think
can't
I
just.
think
I
I,
can't just
I think
find
I
how
felt
we're going to
was
score in that match. I
no.
couldn't just. I didn't see
Ah,
it.
I felt was after I saw those very close chances towards the last 20 minutes, from Sadio Kumar. I felt was honestly, I felt was the miscued shots from Ndidi. Probably if he went forward a bit and
Forward a
directed the shot
bit.
proper, it's painful. It's painful. It's painful. It's painful.
I actually
It's
saw a penalty that was gonna come for Nigeria. I thought there was gonna be a penalty at some point, but nobody went for it, and that's it.
it's painful.
You see, this game is telling us one thing. It's just showing that there's no more giants. There are no more big teams anymore.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah,
and there's no corruption in soccer. It is what you
true,
produce that you get.
true.
If there was corruption, Nigeria would have bragged the whole.
I,
Danny,
I, I'll
thank you so
pretend
much.
that
It's just going to.
fantastic. I'll pretend that I didn't hear that. I didn't hear
Oh my god, I'm enjoying myself this time. You're just making a smile on my face.
I'm telling you. But it is what you produce that you get. And football is evolving. To be honest with you, for Comoros to beat Ghana, I wish my friend Neil would have been here to console you people, but I'm sure he's just smiling in one corner. We're watching us. But
I
then,
didn't I
you
didn't
know,
send any Ghana any link. I didn't send because it, it go. Any Ghanaian, I
Honestly,
didn't say no. Any league, I don't want to hear
honestly, they see, he will eat us raw. He will just eat us raw. Honestly, honestly, see, they will eat
Absolutely
us raw.
not.
oh,
But
oh
then
my
All
God.
again,
right.
So,
I
All right,
see,
guys.
I see hope in the team. If we get a
Okay.
good coach who is tactically sound, there's hope for Nigeria.
Yeah.
no, one thing, bro, before you take this mic off, listen. One thing I want to say is that the fact that you're defeated doesn't mean you don't have a good team, and that's what I want to negate here. With what you guys are saying, you have a very good team. You played very well. It was just like how you saw Cameroon beat Argentina in the openers of 1990. I'm telling you, it was not because Cameroon was better than Argentina. No, it was just one lock, and then Cameroon, everybody came behind to defend
Everybody.
the goal. So Argentina was a very good team. Listen, this defeat of Nigeria today does not mean Nigeria does not have a good team. In fact, if you look at it, you guys have one of the best teams in the tournament. In
Yeah,
Consolidated.
every
no doubt,
compartment, you guys were awesome. It
no
was just
doubt.
it was just like I say, football is what it is. You make one mistake, they score you one goal, and that is it. It ends there, and that's because this game probably would have gone for penalties, and then maybe penalties you guys would have won, and then so that's it now. All you need to do is to conserve these players to play more together and reinforce your scoring machine. It's just about being more prolific in the polls and not
Yeah,
miss your chances, because you might have 10 chances and you miss them, and these guys have just one and they make it count, and that's it, you're out. So
And that's it.
that's soccer, that's football. It is growing. Nigeria should You guys have a level head. Don't kill your players. Don't give them ultimatum not to come back. They gave their best. You have a good team. Nigeria has a good team. If you guys keep this team, I'm pretty sure that you'll qualify. You'll beat Ghana in the qualifiers, and you'll go far in the next World Cup.
amen,
Because
amen.
honestly, that's the way I'm looking at the team right now.
Yeah,
All
big
right.
amen to that.
Thank you very much, guys. We have to end it here. I will go and take my water and find my way to
No
sleep.
cold water. Let me. You want that? I'm saying cold water. Cold water.
I will be here tomorrow, for the match between Cameroon and that country, that fantastic country, Comoros. Going to do
You
justice
see,
tomorrow.
you see your life.
And
You see your life. You are
we'll
beginning to
be,
support Comoros
we'll
in
be
front of me.
supporting.
You are beginning. You're calling Comoros fantastic.
Bro,
So that we'll be on the same page. So that everybody be on the same page.
it's true, it's true. Let's
You're
share the love. Let's share the love.
listen.
Yeah.
Let it go
I've
around. Let
already
it go
given. I've
around.
already given
Let
the
me
border. The
see.
border line. In fact, I'm reinforcing border between Nigeria and Cameroon. As Ghana
No,
transfer,
no,
you
no.
not transfer. In fact, I don't know if people. You go
The
Nigeria.
border is
You
open.
know.
The border is open. The
It's
border is
I
open.
know,
Don't
but
worry.
that time I love to end with you people. I beg you to, and in fact, transfer it to Cote d'Ivoire. The people that are closest to you.
All
Oh
right. Thanks,
no.
Larry. We'll see you tomorrow for the
All
match
right.
review. It's going to be a massive match tomorrow. No doubt about it.
Definitely.
I'll be here tomorrow for the analysis and every other thing. So, thank you once again, Okwe. I'm sure Lagos will be calm by now. No traffic. Everybody will be going
Very calm.
gingerly.
Very quiet. Pin drop silence. Pin drop silence.
All right. Thanks, Okwe. See you tomorrow. Hopefully,
My
God's
pleasure.
willing, we'll see you. All right. Thank you. Larry, we have
Brother.
come to the end of Nigeria in AFCON. We're giving you the baton to take over from there. I thought we were going to see in final, but we'll sit together tomorrow. We'll be on the same page, and we'll see what we can do tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll be here tomorrow. Yeah, preview, watch along, and the match review. Thank you so much, Larry. Thank you so much. My love to your
All
family
right,
and
my
everyone.
brother.
Yeah, see you
All
tomorrow.
right.
All right. All right, thank you so much, guys. It is what it is. Match reaction there for the match between Nigeria. It's already out. We should be in Lagos tonight or tomorrow morning. I don't know what we are still doing there. But tomorrow, Tunisia is they're through to the quarterfinal. Nigeria is out. Thank you once again. It's so sad. We have to end it up here. If you are watching this for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. We'll be here tomorrow for the match between Cameroon and Comoros. Same time we do the previews. Thank you so much, everyone that have contributed to the success of this program. Thank you so much. Nigeria is out, and I'm also out. Thank you, every one of us. Bye for now.